I mean, I'd imagine that if you just do the old Unga Bunga strat, that you just go to 5 Mustangs and you set up crawlers a lot, and start a game with Phoenix and sell out of Phoenix, and you just set up the same kind of timing you used to do Force with, you just do War Factory now, and you just almost win every round, every game with War Factory aggro.
I've tried it. It seems a little bit hard to pull off.
It's just a better fortress. So we got a game.
We got Munqst spec and heavy armor.
So this not B-man guy, the Phoenix guy, went 5-0 in fucking 5-0 already.
He's a gamer.
He's a fucking gamer, like. And I could tell, when I lost game 1, I was like completely outclassed. I was like, what?
You lost to this guy?
Let's see. Was it this guy?
Oh my goodness. One of the 2-1 gamers I lost to.
Wow, Monk's racism is unmatched.
I don't recognize these guys. No, it wasn't this guy.
It's not this guy.
It was not
Are you saying they all look the same to you, Munqst? What the fuck?
You know me. If anybody is a different race or different color, we need to fuck them up. They're not welcome here.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
This is America.
Munqst is the most 501 or non-American American.
He's
I thought this was fucking America.
He's gonna get all the donations.
Not fucking, not Palestine. What the fuck?
Jeez.
All right, professional casting here, bud. We've got fucking, we got Fangs, we got Crawler Buys, we got Munqst
By the
spec.
way, Pepsi, hello. Sponsor us, please. Totally not racist over here.
We don't align with the Munqst. We're just normal casters doing our thing.
You're the American here.
His views do not represent the rest of our views.
Oh god.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note,
Come on, improve Stalker and do the drive-by. Do the Sacco. Come on.
okay, so let's set the stage. Blue is undefeated, right?
Yeah, he's 5-0.
He's one of the best ladder players. He's just
Fucking
dominating.
insane.
Not everyone, right?
Just fucking beating people up.
I'm checking the standings right now, but I want to sort of see his tourney run.
Who did he play? First he beat 4-letter Asian guy, alright. And then he beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters, alright. And then he beat 2-letter Asian guy, again. A different 2-letter one.
So he took out a lot of his own,
Yeah, he
his
took
own
it out
201s.
Out his kin.
The 201 Slayer.
You know one? You know, because every Asian guy is related. Oh, okay. That's it. That was the last one.
Uh-oh.
That's the last one. Okay.
But he
So once
beat
that goes
a
north,
lot
once
of
the
the
north comes-
4-1s and 3-2s. He beat a lot of them. Smashed. So not even easy opponents.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
B-Man-
I'm so scared of fucking semifinals. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
B-Man took me down in his first game, beating a lot of people.
Hey, but now I can say that technically, because I'm the only Western player here, I can name myself King of Europe and NA. Because I'm the last one standing, so you can bow to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't work like that.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you
B-Man's
were the king last week, Pants.
one
Now you
loss
get
was to the Japanese player. And then aside from that, he's had a very
Oh,
clean
we have a
run.
Japanese player, really?
I
Which one is
believe so.
Japanese?
I think it is, yeah. That's what they introduced him as, a Japanese player. and I think it's Japanese like name.
The number 2 seed is the Japanese player, as far as I can tell.
Oh yeah, the letters are kind of different. They are kind of like swing more, like woo, whoa.
All right, spells
Vulcan
coming out
Gaming
already.
Vulcan Gaming against Vulcan Gaming.
Yeah, that's sort of the meta right now. What have you guys picked up on?
Man, I'm just doing fucking Mustangs.
Mustangs.
Oh, and was Mustang attacking, dude? I didn't get a single fucking boat, quote-unquote boat tank attacks yet. I'm disappointed. I didn't have a single shot to do it yet. But that's like the OG counter to Vulcan lineups. That was like Vulcan Melter. You just go glowing tanks and boat cannon and fucking slap them around.
So some decent Ensign on the blue
Mhm.
player's side. Not sure it was
That's
super
not
worth it. The Vulcan probably would
terrible.
have cleaned it up anyways. Hard to say if it was worth 150.
I mean, it comes back on 7, right?
Fang
Yeah,
comes in at a
7.
decent time. Tower's taken at a
Yeah,
good time.
It's still gonna be relevant, and then it's gonna
Is
get more
gonna be a
value for-
little close. Okay, we're fine. So blue with a
mean,
nice
Fire
little
Strike
win.
is so gross if you do the like late game do the acro pull trick, like you put one thing in the flank, make the units turn around, and then it lane there. And sometimes it gets like a giga value, like it can kill a big Mustang or something. So senior D, Beeman didn't get take senior D. Really? Oh, he's still choosing. Smoke is kind of scary at this kind of game too. So Beeman doesn't take senior D because he's already 70% bigger, right?
So maybe B-Man's feeling a little uneasy. Feels like he has to smoke. I don't really know about the smoke, right? It's hitting a single Vulcan.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's no more storms already deployed on the map. And it feels like, looking at B-Man's board, like there's nothing on it. Like, where are your units? I don't know. I'm way too used to not play any Vulcans, so and it's so confusing. Do we see this one giant is here clear? We'll be like, huh? What?
Who are you betting on, Sako?
I think they're both really good players right now. There's not much to like bet on. It's basically a mirror matchup with Storms versus Smoke, I guess. I don't know. It's very hard to say.
I guess B-Man is a bit ahead in eco, but right now the other one has a bit better late game army. Because 30% difference in health, but other than that, what's the differences?
The
One side has
Vulcans is the
tanks,
same
one side has
amount of
crawlers.
HP though, which is interesting.
Not really.
There's no tower defense though from blue, so
Yeah. One side takes
Yeah, I
range.
guess heavy armor. Plus
B-Man
tower
doesn't
health.
take range. So B-Man doesn't like these very expensive buffs to team, like senior and range.
I think that's sort of reasonable.
Like the 12 range doesn't do well in a long range game like this. I would probably take it, but I don't know how to play this style anymore.
like long term you
I
do
think that-
want all the like senior D is good, long term range spec is definitely good long term.
Yeah, everything is good, but
He probably feels very pressured though with like 2.2k HP, I would imagine. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Got a nice Fang pull. Should occupy the Phoenixes, the crawlers.
when I play this style and commit like, okay, I'm gonna play standard Andy, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. It always feels like I'm on the receiving end of things whenever I play this style, like completely. So that was such a nice pull. The Vulcan died because of that. And now the right side dies because B-man's right side falls. Will the units come in time to save the tower? They will.
Oh,
Oh, one
Wow.
Phoenix decided to win the game. He's
split
like, oh, I
second.
got this, bro.
It's a really good turn to do this like play on, especially since left side's probably kind of gone with the smoke.
Yeah, to stabilize the smoke rounds. He's still gonna equalize in damage taken though, kinda nicely. Man, this is so close.
As
I
it
guess
should
they're-
be.
I guess they're
When we're
both just
looking at
waiting for
the-
the other guy to make a move, and then the other one is just waiting to counter it.
Yeah.
So what are the differences now? One side has 5 phoenixes, and one has 3. And he's going for 2 more. He has some big ass phoenixes though. One is level 3. Damn.
Both pick up amp core. Makes sense.
Yeah, Amcore Vulcan is so disgusting.
I wonder if the storms are actually good.
I mean, storms are quite cost efficient damage to Vulcans. And they clear
Yeah.
fangs quite well, which Phoenix has a lot. Okay, what is this guy's name for real? The blue one's name. Do you guys know?
In my head, I just call him NL, but not sure that's right. NS.
I'm getting info that it's called Flower Fairy.
Flower Fairy?
Yeah, it's Flower Fairy, I guess.
Flower Fairy. Alright.
And these both players are mirroring so well each other. Like Vulcan range at the same round.
You got temp speed though from B-men versus
Ah,
temp range for
he's
blue.
He's compensated
Interesting.
lack of range with the cheaper one due to speed.
Oh, temp range as well from B-men.
Really?
And they're doing
Oh,
the same
okay.
trick as well with the crawler pull.
It was his turn now and be like, aha, I like that trick, I'm gonna do it with you.
Oh no. This is so bad for blue. He's locked onto the bubble. Chaff's getting in. No chaff is
Oh, that's
cleared.
the range curse.
Holy shit.
Oh, this hurts.
That was backbreaking.
Oh. But that pull is something so disgusting. I have a feeling with these rounds it might be actually good just to rocket start rocketing the flanks if the flanks are still empty, just to avoid that pull shit from happening. Oh, the Vulcan lives. Big damage, big damage.
Alright, B-Man pulls ahead.
But Beeman did pay a lot of money, 150 bucks to get the temp shit going.
Double spell turn popping up. for blue.
Deployment spec though for B-men this late into the game?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Mm,
Maybe you just want as many
I mean,
phoenixes as
it
humanly
can,
possible.
Orbital? No
deployment
orbital
spec is
though?
nice. It can make like crazy like mid-tier unit type of pivots, like super hardcore. Like all of a sudden you have 4 rhinos in your face which are spinning. You're like, what the hell? What the heck, dude?
Alright, an interesting fire play for blue on the side here.
Ooh.
Back right
Wasp-
corner.
Wasps. So this fire is the one I was like talking to you. Like late game people are gonna barrier almost everything, so fires are very hard to land. But this one tends to go through sometimes.
I I guess that's why B-Man wanted the deploy spec, because he wanted a bunch of wasps.
He also does borrow this round, while blue does not.
I think it's time to borrow. Makes sense.
But sometimes you're just not using their 200 at all, so it's like, why would I do this? This oil is so fucking good for B,
Oil's very good.
and these wasps are gonna destroy him.
Oh
There could be any
no!
units left to damage.
Lost some of the phoenixes for B-Man. To the orbital.
It actually takes wasps 6 years to kill a Vulcan. Because it's a terrible unit.
It's pretty bad. I think B-Man needed to deal a lot more damage than this.
Yeah. I mean, the wasp distraction is nice, but there was nothing to actually hit the Vulcan with on the right side.
Wow, B-Man loses his wasp round.
Ouch.
It's not looking good.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. I mean, they're still annoying. Speed spec is... I think speed spec is like the poor man's range spec. I mean, you just zoom in faster, so the range difference doesn't matter that much. So if you're B-man, what the fuck do you do here? You gotta know that the Mustangs are coming now to counter you and end your life.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Sako?
At this point, maybe some Firestorms or some Ensign Vulcan could be good, but like not having range spec, like these Mustangs aren't dying. They have 162 range without aerial, so I don't know. Buying more wasps, I guess that's the answer.
Wow.
Really?
A billion wasps. Maybe it's delayed wasps.
Really? Maybe he's
Yeah.
he's mobile weakening them.
Whoa.
So
Okay,
he
I
waits
like
for the Mustangs
this.
to kind of die.
If
then
they
he
die,
has-
it's really good. And the fire.
Oh my!
Let's go,
Stormfire.
B-man.
That's smart.
I like this.
I
plays.
like this. But the problem actually for B now is that he actually has speed. I mean, if he does display, speed spec is your worst enemy. Because in order for this to work, you need to let your opponent run into you. But now B-man is like zoom.
This left side oil though is definitely gonna hurt.
Holy. Now, will these Mustangs be dead before this Wasp army is coming? It's looking good on the left, well, on the Wasp side. And Mustangs are running into this wall to die. Hey, all the Mustangs are dead!
Will it be enough though to kill an Ampcore Vulcan? And a billion
There's
Phoenixes?
level 3 Phoenix here at least. Will one... No! Oh, will they turn from the tower? The tower timing? No, this Vulcan has decided to go for the tower.
Some big damage
Alright,
points
big
here.
round.
Oh, that was a very, very good round. Very cute. Woo!
Alright, surely blue turns it around from here though, right?
I don't know. What spells do we have? None. So he does put attack items of Mustangs.
Looks like blue is unlocking Wasp, so probably gonna use that as
He's
his
trying
Wasp
to
defense.
contest, like Wasp anti-air.
Ooh.
But aerial spec. Okay, Beatman's got the reads. Unless this is just for Phoenixes in general. But I kind of like this aerial spec play.
There's a good read, and now he switches sides with the Wasp. Last time they went left, and now it's right. Like it's. I mean, B-Man got the moves. I like this. He got the moves.
But aerial spec Mustangs has infinity range.
I mean, those guys will snipe from fucking. They can stay in the backline where they're spawned now and hit Wasps already.
It's 192 meters, which is
So big.
like, and the
It makes
Phoenixes.
no sense.
the Phoenixes will keep the Mustangs back due to aerial spec, so by the time the Wasps come in, I would imagine the Mustangs are alive.
Yo, imagine if no, he has Phoenix now. I was already considering Wraith. Nah.
Semifinals, there's no room for shenanigans.
I mean, imagine if somebody wins a game in semis that is solved by just doing like a Wraith blading gut shot on the line and be like.
I mean, that seems reasonable. I would like to see that.
I would love that.
Alright,
Okay,
will the Mustangs die? That's the question. Got a nano
Right side
Vulcan.
Mustangs are falling quite well. Some are under feet of the Vulcan. Oh shit, the Vulcan is down. Ah, fuck, here comes the slaughter.
Not that many Mustangs alive though.
It doesn't matter because they target the... Even during the debuff they die in 2 seconds. So no loss, please.
Losa is winning so hard that the Vulcan just running in.
Vulcan doesn't give a fuck. Both Amcore Vulcans are just fucking Giga Chat show here.
Oh my god, no, it
That's
ends like
so
this.
fucking close. He wins with Wasps?
Alright,
Wow.
B-Man. I think
this
he's
economy?
in a losing position, but the Wasp turn really shaped things.
He got fucked. He actually
You gotta give it up to B-Man there.
B-Man best man.
played that game.
Some great plays. Taking
was
down
great
the
fucking play.
undefeated player so far. Alright. I think we got one of the goated specs, the Rhino spec for red. Blue has some good specs available. A supply spec pack is decent. And quick supply specs good. The giant spec pack's good. Alright. About what I would take there.
Rhino spec against supply, so their econ is kind of the same.
Yeah.
I always prefer to be the Rhino. I mean, round 4 you just get a free spawn.
Yeah.
And there's so many cases that it's so fucking good to get the Rhino.
Very little aggro being played by the 2-1
Aw,
players.
come on, guys. I mean, you're a Rhino boy. Just go on the line. Fucking blend him. It can't go wrong. Blend
And
him.
the mixed chaff has been pretty consistent.
Yeah, I tend to see this all the time. Like, every time I play Sarah, he starts with like Fang Crawler plus X, like tank or storm.
I like it. It's
Every
very econ focused, right? They want to make sure that they're picking the perfect chaff clear. Nobody's wasting deploys on arc lights. Sad arc lights. But it's true, right? When you got Vulcans so good, why would you ever get an arc light? It's only going to be used for like 2 or 3 rounds. And then a Vulcan's going to do everything for you. So they sort of both agree that it's not worth taking an arc light to win a round or 2. Just hold out for the Vulcan later. Huge round win for B-Man. Phoenixes are terrible into this board, but they'll be good late game. Both picking up portable shield. Assumedly this is just going to be back to the old Vulcan.
Yeah, it's a Vulcan bullshit.
Wow. The mirror. This is amazing.
Wow.
The person
Wow.
that was missing Phoenixes picks up Phoenixes, and the person that was missing Storms picks up Storms.
You know what I want to I want the Beeman to do is that he uses the Rhino as a rocket bait in the middle. That it's the mobile beacon boy. He runs back and forth. I love using Rhino like that.
Just one pair of Storms, interestingly enough, from Blue.
I think he can only afford he had 300, I think, after the portable shield, or
Yes.
something like that. He would have to skip.
Yeah, the Rhino spec.
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
be
the
able to.
Rhino supply difference right there.
But this is some pretty econ-minded plays.
Yeah, both
Just
are
like willing to lose the first few rounds to make sure that they're gonna have as strong of a late game as possible.
Yeah, the first rounds don't really matter. They used to matter more, be it the balls and stuff, but right now balls are just sad. The levels don't feel much anymore. It's like
I think the difference
defense
though.
just flops down a Vulcan and then the balls die anyway, and be like, well, all right.
I wonder if you can do this type of like long-term play though against aggro. Like I feel like you probably kind of need the arcs early against aggro versus like just inting for Vulcan. I think like sometimes it feels like you're too far behind by the time you get the Vulcan out if you do this.
Yeah, but maybe 201 has decided that aggro sucks and they're not gonna bother.
I think majority of 2-1 players never
I'm
rush.
gonna try to prove it, okay?
Munqst is gonna make a play, is gonna test the 201 players. How good is your aggro defense?
I feel like they have the least amount of experience defending. If I had to guess.
Yep, makes sense.
All 501 does is just defend against aggro or aggro themselves right now.
So if it's the Vulcan haste module turn.
Vulcan versus
no
Vulcan.
way.
Hot damn. Well, I'll promise you that my series will not be like mirror matchup. It will not be a mirror.
This is so interesting that the meta for the 2-1 players is so solved, apparently.
It seems very textbook.
Right.
They do this like
Yeah,
they all do the
very
same similar
flow-charting.
things.
And the positioning is so identical relative to the 501s, pretty much all the rest of the player base. I feel like
you
builds
can tell that
vary
they
so
play
much
kind
more.
of isolated by they play themselves only. Right? Yeah, you don't see these guys on ladder that much, do you? Well, B-Man plays ladder quite a bit, but
Yeah, but that's the weirdest part, is that B-Man is doing the exact same thing as everyone else.
well, he must scream against these guys too, like play themselves. And I would love to have like a scrim evening with all the Chinese, just fucking Chinese players, and have them beat my ass for like 6 hours straight. Would be so nice.
Oh, is that what you're into?
I mean, you don't
I want the Chinese players to beat my ass for 2 hours straight. Keep it in your pants, folks.
You don't want
Keep
that
it in your
life?
pants. Wow.
Interesting that the portable shield's going on the Rhino though.
Isn't that just a normal thing to want
Don't
for
change the
yourself in
topic.
life?
Orbitals coming out from both sides here.
No,
Will we get
Fast.
shields?
When you get beaten by Chinese men, which do you be?
All right, there's another
do you
Phoenix
prefer to be beaten?
being summoned
Hands
on
or
the right
sticks?
side. Double shield from B-Man here.
Oh, we're onto something good here.
Well, we've got very exciting gameplay here, where one player decided to bubble and the other person decided not to bubble.
Wow.
Damn, the
biggest-
decisions.
Asymmetry we've seen all game.
The economic decisions. Does the Phoenix die still? Get another one? Come on, one dice.
Okay, got one.
Oh,
Okay,
second
got
one
them
dice.
both. Rhino
The
should
Phoenix had
do
3
very
fucking
well.
hits. I mean, that's Rhino is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, he's gonna be unkillable. And then blue is winning on the right side as well.
I wonder
The
if he
Rhino
didn't
player-
shield
I mean,
because
this
the
Rhino
Rhino.
will cause so many problems.
Wow, both bubbles
I
go
mean,
down. This is looking
The
like
Rhino
a
is able to be mobile
huge
beacon to the other side
advantage.
as well.
Get
for,
toasted.
I would love to him to mobile beacon it to next round to the other side, because B has got to answer the Rhino right now on the left.
Tasty Beats said so red has to buy a blue Rhino now, question mark. Exactly. That's how it must go.
It's just gonna be more Phoenixes for the Rhino. That's likely the answer.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
they have to perfectly mirror each other, Sacco.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
way.
if you overreact to the Rhino, you just lose the game pretty much. If you're like overreact with balls or some shit, and then the Rhino gets sold, and then you're stuck with like 3 balls or something. Be
We
like,
got some interesting
worth it
running
doing it.
crawlers here. I don't know how I feel about. I guess it's because there's one
all the
pack of
storms.
storms. There's only one pack of storms, so they're just okay. They're just doing a runner on the
Yeah,
far
it's
left.
worth it.
Maybe it
can
stalls
save
the
the bubble
Rhino?
for a while.
Ooh, maybe
It
could
should.
fuck with the rhino. Like, just
Oh
make
yeah,
sure that
it
the
actually
rhino
aggroes it more in the center. The Rhino.
is yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on a journey.
I mean, that Rhino is still gonna be a very happy boy. There's nothing gonna kill it yet.
We got temp range though from blue here.
Look at those rockets wasted. Those blue rockets. Again. No, the Rhino got pulled to the middle, okay, to the Phoenixes on that side. So. Yeah, that's better for B.
Is it better?
It's better that the Rhino
Oh.
goes into the center rather than on the side. So expecting now a cell on the Rhino or mobile beacon on the Rhino. More likely to be the cell and replace the item, the shield item onto a Vulcan.
Board state is evened up a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty equal. They both have Giant Hunter, yeah. But the B is so much in a better position right now, pretty much. Because naturally supply spec just gets more and more money the later game goes. Yeah, this portable shield needs to go onto the Vulcan really badly right now.
I'm not so convinced. I think it's fine. Like, the Rhino is a lot of effective HP. The Phoenixes for red aren't insanely teched yet.
I mean, there's 2 blue Phoenixes shooting at it. It's quite a lot of damage.
It is quite a lot of damage.
And if it stops on the Vulcan to punch him, then the blue storms will just burst in one volley and be like.
I don't really like the oil from B-Man here because the smoke has already shown up on this round, right? And you probably are already going to bubble around the smoke. So the oil seems like it's just, you know, extra. It's going to get bubbled anyways. I question what it's achieving.
I guess he just had the money for it. I don't know how Spell Andy's brain works because I play this style. I don't play standard and I don't spell Andy that much.
Blue does borrow though for
Borrow?
yeah.
And AM and range. Oh, look at that. So this round is huge if this goes for B-Man. I mean, looking at the board, there's smoke and there's a fire, so it should go to B. Now the Rhino is getting shot. That's the shield done. Yep, and the blue storms get it. It's very minimal value you get out of the Rhino.
The smoke is insane. The Vulcan's like going into Narnia to clear things up.
Yep. I do wonder why temp speed was taken with the smoke. Seems like it might have been a minor miscalculation.
No temp speed. It was temp range.
No, no temp speed. The temp range was taken by blue.
One of the Vulcans was schmoovin'.
Haste module, I think.
It has a haste marshal.
Oh, that makes sense.
Pretty big round though for blue to win, considering B-Man like double shields, oils.
So with this AMs on the board, I would imagine B-Man wants to sell out of Storm. It was the usual when AMs were OP as fuck.
Well, now it's the
Would you
Wasp
sell the blue
turn.
storms out now? Would you do it?
I don't know. Because it still does things. Even like the AM eventually like burns out.
Yeah, but $300.
Yeah, that's true. But
$300.
you have to get the unlock button or whatever, the field recovery button.
Yeah, but $300. Now he's wasping Beeman back now. Wasps are kind of mean right now. There's not a lot. 5 sets of Phoenix and a few random fangs. Alright.
Getting firestorms into the AM round. Maybe it'll clear out the late fangs regardless of AM. I'm not entirely sure. Ranged Vulcans though for red, and no ranged Vulcans from blue. But temp range from B-Man.
There's one more storm in the middle added. I can't remember the last time I actually clicked the AM device button, and like it has completely exited my brain that it even exists anymore. So it's looking kind of good on the left for B. There's a big Vulcan with a shield. Yeah, he's kicking his ass now. And the AM investment is gonna go. 100 Blackaroos! No, 200 gone. Oh no.
Very dominant showing for B-Man.
Oh no.
Ton of
Okay.
HP damage here.
No, not yet.
If B-Man is the most 501 player in the 201s, and he wins, does that mean that 501?
I love how
Yeah,
I agree. I see no flaws in this argument.
501 copium.
So if B wins, we can adopt Beeman to 501.
I think we've already adopted
Yeah,
him.
I think so.
It's up to him whether he wants to be a part of us, but we've extended the offer. He's definitely honorary 501. Isn't Vulcan Phoenix old meta?
Yeah. Fort is definitely old, but I don't see Force as much. At least this patch.
I do want to see one of the 201s do War Factory and see how it differs from our War Factories.
With this Vulcan Phoenix meta, I feel like
hope
people
I
are
don't see
scared
this
to War Factory. Well,
And they
that's what I
both
would
end-
think the 2-1
end with
think.
Air wasps also. Like, it's so weird. This fire is gonna be huge. The whole map is on fire. Yep.
And they get some Stormcrawlers in the middle. That's pretty
Oh,
huge.
fuck me. The Rhino is still in the fucking game. Huh? I guess he didn't want to sell, lose the $100.
He does buy a lot of time for late chaff to go in, but
That's true. And he kind
Yeah.
of bait out Storm Volleys as well. So even is... Well, actually when his whole map is on fire, he loses this run. Is this enough damage now? 1600?
it looks like it. Damn.
Is it?
Match 2.
Oh,
into blue.
we're getting a
Wow.
game 3! Man, these games are so close.
Like the difference in why does B-Man lose here versus why does Blue win? It's so like such minor things.
Oh,
It feels like
So very tiny.
last
Two
game, right?
storms.
B-Man, give us some 501 gameplay, please.
Come on, rush!
Where's the 501 pride?
Boat rush him. Come on.
Where's the rhino crawler?
I mean, you go supply spec, crawler, sledge, and
Oh?
you rhino on one.
Is it ball
and
fang?
sledge is
Or
on
is
the
it
blind.
just standard?
Is he ball fanging?
Ball fang, ball fang. Let's
Ball
go.
fang. Yes,
B-Man's
Do
got
it.
some ball fang. I've seen him
Do
pull
it.
it out.
you can do it.
So B-Man with the heavy armor spec. That's quite interesting.
Heavy armor
Oh,
spec with fangs.
look
is
at this.
something-
Fangs on the
Let's
line, balls on the line. Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's
Game
go.
three.
Hype. I am awoken.
I mean, I gotta show my respect already. Like, this is how you play the fucking video game.
Let's
B-Man
fucking
wins.
go. How many tickets?
This is how it
If I
plays.
do 20 tickets, is that rude?
That is rude.
That's probably rude. Yeah.
You have
that's-
10k. What have you learned about gambling?
my alt account has more. I
No
made so
gambling.
much off of your GC matches.
Oh yeah, those were fucking shit. So yesterday, did you see them?
Yeah, decent amount.
Yeah,
Some interesting.
yeah. I was just experimenting different openers, and then I just saw like, well, this doesn't work. Let's go next. Like, okay, yeah.
Arclight is interesting. Like he
Arc?
does have a crawler
Oh,
problem,
fang.
but he's not as committed to the fangs as generally like other players would be.
But then you end up having arc lights in your lineup.
Yeah, I'm not that interested in these arc lights. If 501 has gotten anything right, it's that arc light is garbage unit and just skip it.
Oh, doggy.
I think I played this exact formation against B-Man the other night.
Did you?
Unless I was
So,
spectating, was it
in
Apucci who was playing? I forget.
In turn, you can say that he stole this strategy from us.
Let's
He
go
didn't
with
know
that.
this strategy.
Good round 1 win for B-Man, but we do have concerns about these arc lights. Maybe he doesn't want to carry with the fangs, so
I
maybe
mean-
fangs are just chaff.
In my defense, I clicked prediction before he clicked arc lights. In my defense. I didn't wait long enough. I think you always open up this with 5 fangs, like, every time.
I like the Stormcaller positioning. It should split on both the fangs.
Does it? Oh, it does. Wow. Oh, that's a good rocket. I like this early fang flank. I like it, I like it.
It should pull.
Yeah, it pulls
3 packs
the
of chaff.
crawlers behind the tower, yeah. So they don't split.
B-Man holding on to 300, decides he wants level. I'm sure he was thinking if he wanted tech.
No, you don't take this early with fang. You take on 3.
The Arbiter Book of Fangs says tech on 1 or 2.
Ah, you don't have the money. Spawns
Different-
are everything.
Different schools of thought for sure.
Seems like he is a fang commit. Just I guess like have safety arcs for crawlers. I don't completely hate it.
Yeah, but if you have to do that, well, I understand the safety crawler for early game, safety for crawlers, but 2, I think 2 is just too much already.
This missile is like pretty high value here.
It's pretty good. It could have been better. Could have hit all the balls.
Yeah, for sure. No Mustangs though. I wonder if the Stormcallers, they are subsidized, so maybe it's enough. But like late game, you might have problems once the forts come down.
Yeah, in the game 1 of Swiss, I was trying to do the full bang. I think I started with Fang Bob and tried to transition to Fang Board. But my opponent went just a couple of Firestorms and it felt like they did way too much. It was way too much. Instant enhance.
Get those arcs out of here.
That's the That's the segue to start selling out the bad units and start doing good units.
Stop.
The bad thing is that the balls are 0 experience.
This flame is definitely gonna hurt here.
Oh, that hurts so much. I mean, at this point, I think I would start selling out of. Oh yeah, he sold the arc. I would start almost selling out of balls. I don't really love doing the ball on the line anymore. Like it feels just. It has so many punishments. Like
We do see the Mustangs though, which I think is you probably need to pick these up as early as possible.
yeah, you need to.
More balls though. Left tower.
Really, he commits in the balls. Now that's interesting. That might make the blue one think about hacking. Because there's always the gnawing, like, fear in the back of your mind that what if the ball player clicks blading? And be like, oh fuck. If he clicks blading, I'm fucking die.
I think you end up just going force anyways and don't care about plating. Only for like the one round that it does stuff.
Yep.
It's a big round though, because of Ensign. He might kill half his team though, we'll see.
No, the Mustangs are they too smart?
It's the Fangs in the middle that's pulling the Mustangs out.
They were the Mustangs are so smart. No, now they got dumb. No.
Pretty big round to win.
Yeah, that hurts so much. Yeah, Fang lineup always is playing against the timer pretty much. So B-Man is very rocketable right now with all the ball.
Amp core for both.
He still has one really bad unit, that is the Arclight. I don't like this type of wall thing though.
So the ball on the line is gone, and we're getting double
Thank
missiles, or getting one missile from both sides.
Yeah, 2 more Fangs in the flank. I would imagine that the B-Man will sell out of balls and round 5 start fortressing. I think he has to. Does he have any other option than the fort? Is Rhino Fever Dream at this point?
I think
I
you
think you
straight
could
to
go all in.
forts.
Yeah, I think Fort is the obvious line, and then I think you could go all in with balls if you really wanted
Ball
to.
all in. I would love to see ball on it.
This is a nice pull. It does get him tower, but I don't know if it's
nice,
enough.
and the Amcor ball might get a level out of this round.
Hey, he's killing
One ball knows what
Stormcallers.
to do.
Look at this Arclight go. Oh, there's leveled Stormcallers. Oh, that's a major boo-boo.
I don't hate it. It's like a temporary ball solution.
So pretty even.
But if they die, they feed so much XP.
I think blue's still up big. Just the tower timing kind of just allowed him to get more FPS or damage in, because like these Fangs on the left just get owned here.
B-Man has to win like 2 rounds. Now speed does help him out so much. Okay, now
Wow,
B-Man is
greedy
on a
top
very, very
supply.
clear timer. But I think he can do this if everything aligns right in the stars.
Nice
He's still making
shield here.
enhanced module money every round though.
One of the spectators said, "This defense is outrageous." So outrageous. We live this. We live and breathe this in 501.
Normal.
We've seen this defense 5 gazillion times.
This is like my every game. Alright.
We got mech rage though from the Fang, so maybe this is the turn the Fangs turn
That's
it around.
I think it's very good timing for Mech Rage.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think Mech Rage was overdue.
Yeah, and speed spec does help Fangs a lot too. Then the range difference between Mustang and Fang isn't so bad.
And we get temp
So-
speed, so and temp range. This
Then
is
ranges too.
it's gonna be a spicy
Really,
round.
when your opponent is full health, you're
Yeah,
doing
it's
this.
a bit tempo heavy, I think.
I mean, I get you wanna play tempo, but I think speed was just enough already. You didn't need the range on top of it.
Yeah, I didn't. I forget exactly who, but someone made a great point at some point that the aggro player is often the econ player. At least for a while.
Getting replicate crawlers though, I don't know how much work it's doing, but I think it's reasonable enough on the flanks.
I think Beeman flanked with one too many fangs on both sides, so the grapple crawlers have increased value. If you do just the one on the front corner, the closest corner you got, then the replic crawlers don't counter you because your main line can support and kill the crawlers that are trying to attack your flank. But if you go any further than that, then it starts to get really hard to protect the fangs from getting replicated.
It's probably too late for replicate though. Like it's something you
Advanced
try to get away
fire.
with early, but
Now that fang is hitting hard. Ooh, wow.
stonking the
502
balls.
damage a pop. Oh yeah, it's a sell out a ball and go for it. Yeah, that's what's the...
And there it is. Big Daddy Fort, protect this juicy fang, maybe with shields. Can't afford shields yet though,
No
but
money. Maybe a normal shield? I would be scared to lose this big ass
he
fang.
borrows for shield. That's
Borrows.
I don't hate it.
Oh.
Kind of costly though.
I mean, he's already losing in econ by one
Temp,
hit per
speed,
round,
and
so
range. Okay, this is so costly here.
This is so bad when he has only 2 forces on the board. I mean,
Although
this
blue
sort of
does have
tempo,
temp range, temp speed.
this sort of tempo play is fine when you already have a few. The first round of boards, it's already up like last round, and then you're tempoing again to close out the game in 2 rounds or something.
I'm liking this by B-Man. I'm liking what he's cooking.
I mean, he does recognize this. This is his only play, like to tempo out the game, and not try to play the econ.
Both towers down. B-Man with a big win. Mustang flank, little
Oh.
peculiar.
It was
for
a
blue.
Mustang crawler flank, so it was kind of, well, it was.
It's bad for
Yeah,
this round.
Mustang flanking is so fucking expensive to do.
Yeah, B-Man just chucks the bubble back there, assumedly, and handles it very well.
Yeah, I mean it's only viable if you also have strikes, so then you would add like a ball with it. And
Ooh,
A lot of
Parasitic.
good options here. You could take any here, I think. Even orbital is reasonable.
Senior man, that is wild.
That is way too greedy.
That
think.
is actually a very, very bad decision by
I think
by
that's
blue.
such a
because
questionable
you are
decision.
dead
That
in 1 round if you fuck this round up.
Senior attack. We got suck on the melters.
Oh, Saki is... I don't like Saki tech anymore. I feel it's so weak.
It's preemptive punch, basically. It feels like.
But it doesn't feel like it tanks a punch anymore either. Even. It's only 40%. Looks like.
Once
How
you
would
get
do
like a
that when you
decent
get
amount of
just
ramp, I
disable
think
shield and
you're
disable
fine.
bubble?
okay. B-Man does as expected, just puts a bubble protecting the flank.
We got the oil ensign round though. This is like a level 12 Fang, basically.
Yeah.
In terms of DPS. Kind of absurd.
Yeah, the Fang versus Mustang level advantage is remarkable. B-Man's
Okay,
looking...
my game is starting.
Alright.
Alrighty, wish me luck.
Good luck. 501 rep.
501, 501, 501.
Towers down, 3 forts up. This is looking like a wrap.
Damn. I thought initially his attack didn't look as strong, but
You
fort
could
turn.
definitely say that. I don't think it'd be unfair to say that B-Man's fanging wasn't the craziest fanging of all time, but the defense was curious at times for sure.
Yeah, I think it was. I kind of hated replicate. I didn't hate the storms. It's fine. The storm level was okay-ish, but yeah, the replicate round and the greed was, I think, what set him a little bit too far behind. Like top supply, senior man. I don't know.
You could definitely make a educated assumption that 501s play this more often and maybe have a more
I agree. Yeah,
standard response.
3K inside bot off 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta make him VIP in my chat. Yeah, B-Man has been forged in the fire of 501 DJ now. It's true.